What is currently happening, YouTube? Facepalm here, your friend in Oz and NZ, bringing you reviews, tutorials, and game clips, minus the shit. Today, I'm going to cover the top 10 Skyrim VR mods, plus the additional tweaks, tips, and settings you should be using to get the best Skyrim VR experience. I'll show you side-by-side comparisons and how to easily install them all, so if you want to get down to high-res Texture Town without getting lost in an endless mod hole, then stay locked, enjoy, and I hope it helps. First up is the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch. This will improve the performance of Skyrim VR on your PC to better equip it for modding and allow you to push super sampling a bit harder. Second on the list is the light version of the Static Mesh Improvement mod, which will place meshes in over 15,000 locations, so you'll get better looking architectural elements and objects throughout Skyrim where Bethesda neglected to show some love. Third is the Skyrim Realistic Overhaul mod in conjunction with the Osmodeus mod. I used these two mods in combination instead of the popular Skyrim 2017 HD Textures pack because they improve the look and definition of Skyrim VR but still retain the feel of the original game. In at number 4 is the Skyrim Flora SE mod, which makes trees look more tree-like and gives a higher level of detail and variation on plants, bushes, and grass. Given the amount of time you'll spend stretching your legs in the wilderness, this mod is an immersive must. At number 5 is the Directional Sound mod. The sound in Skyrim VR is jarring and flat, and this mod will make sounds pan from left to right a lot smoother and ensure things sound like they are the correct distance away and coming from the right direction. Great for boosting immersion, and if you install just one mod, definitely make it this one. Another sound enhancing mod is in at number 6, the Sounds of Skyrim Complete. This adds sound effects to the game and improves ambience that will leave you wondering how you ever got immersed without it. 7th is the Vivid Weathers mod, which adds a stunning new weather system that will change your breathing air for the better. As another side note here, if your PC struggles with this mod, it can easily be swapped out for the lighter Obsidian Weathers mod, which also has a more mysteriously atmospheric vibe. Next up at number 8, I have the Realistic Waters 2 mod, which, as the title suggests, makes in-game urine more yellow when you piss your pants. Actually, it improves water visualizations and movement all the way from the expansive landscapes down to the stagnant dungeons. Get wet. At number 9 is another 2 mod combination, this time for NPC improvements. The Waiko mod will make adult NPCs in the game look more human-like, especially when you're up close giving them eye heat, and the RS Children Overhaul mod will make children look a little less got any candy, governor. And the number 10 mod on this top 10 list is an essential and complementary mod, the Achievements Mod Enabler. Running mods in Skyrim VR disables achievements in-game, and this mod will fix that, because I'll be fucked if I'm giving my old teacher the satisfaction. Also worth a mention, the Waiko mod actually has a nude mode. Huh? I said the Waiko mod actually has a nudity mode. Alright. Cool. Now with that top 10 list out of the way, let's look at how to easily install all of these mods before covering off the essential tweaks, tips, and settings you should be using in Skyrim VR. First off, start Skyrim VR in Steam and then close it down. This is important to generate some files you'll need, so do not skip this step. Next, head over to nexusmods.com and sign up for a free account if you don't have one already. Just take note of your Nexus Mod login details, as you'll need them again in a minute. Now, check the link in the description and manually download Mod Organizer 2. Extract the downloaded file with 7-zip, then move the Mod Organizer 2 folder to a permanent location on your hard drive, as this is where your settings will be stored. Don't move this folder once the mods are installed. Now, check the links in the description again and click on the two VC redistributables links, then download and install them both to your PC. In the description once again, click the download VR plugin link, click the Skyrim VR DLL download at the top, and then copy the downloaded DLL file to inside the Mod Organizer 2 folder. While you're there, right-click the Mod Organizer application, go to Properties, over to the Compatibilities tab, tick this Run as Admin box and click OK. Now start Mod Organizer and choose the portable option here. Select Skyrim VR from this list, and if Skyrim VR isn't listed here, then click Browse and navigate to your Skyrim VR install location, which will likely be on your main drive in Program Files x86, Steam, Steam Apps, Common. Skip the tutorial and choose Yes to associate NXM links with Mod Organizer. Click on the Tools icon here at the top, click on the Nexus tab, click the Associate with Download with Manager links button, tick this Automatically log into Nexus box, and enter your Nexus Mods account details in here, in the username and password fields, and click OK to close the window. Now that your mod manager is set up and ready, click the link in the description to go to the Skyrim VR config tool page on Nexus Mods and manually download the zip file from here. Extract it using 7-zip and start the tool by double clicking the application here. With all that done, let's grab some mods. First up, grab the unofficial Skyrim Special Edition patch by downloading the zip file from here. Also, go ahead and download the USET patch zip file as well. Open up Mod Organizer, click this Install from Disk icon here, and navigate to the Skyrim Special Edition patch zip file, click Open, and hit OK. Then do the same for the USET patch. Now tick these two boxes here to add them both to your installed mods list. And that's how you manually add mods to Mod Organizer. For the Static Mesh Improvement mod, check the link in the description and click this Mod Manager download button. Then click this button to download the Static Mesh Improvement mod into Mod Organizer. To check the progress of the download, click this Downloads tab here, and once it's done, double click this field. Then tick the box to install this light version here and click Install. Once it's all installed, tick this box to add the mod to your list of running mods. And that's how you automatically load a mod from Nexus Mods into Mod Organizer. At number 3 on my list was the combination of the Skyrim Realistic Overhaul, or SRO, and the Osmodeus texture mods. Check the link in the description to go to the SRO downloads page first and grab Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and this 1.7 update zip file from this page. Do not get this one here as it won't work with Skyrim VR. To download these, just click the Download Now button. If for some reason that doesn't work, then try one of the other mirror download locations. Once you have all 4 zip files, create a new folder and name it Skyrim Realistic Overhaul SE. Then drag and drop all the zip files into here. Now extract each zip file one by one using 7-zip into this folder, starting with Part 1, then Part 2, Part 3, and finally extract the 1.7 update in that order and overwrite any files when asked. Then delete all these zip files. Now back out of this folder, right click it, choose 7-zip and add to Skyrim Realistic Overhaul.7z. This will take a while, but once it's done, delete this folder here, open Mod Organizer, click this button to install a mod file from disk, navigate to that Skyrim Realistic Overhaul zip file you just archived, and making sure the name is correct in here, click Open. For the complimentary Osmodius mod, click the link in the description and download this 1.3 version of the texture pack into Mod Organizer automatically as well, just like you did with the Static Mesh Improvement mod. Once it has been downloaded, double-click this field and follow the prompts to load the mod into Mod Organizer. Then tick this box to add the mod to your list of installed mods. To revamp your in-game foliage, check the description and head to the Skyrim Flora Overhaul SE downloads page and grab the full mod from this link, which I'm using, or if you want a lighter trees only version, then grab this one instead. Install it into Mod Organizer automatically, just like the others, and when it's all loaded up, tick this box here to activate the mod. To sort out the directional sound in Skyrim, click this link in the description and download the latest X-Audio HRTF zip file. Then extract the file using 7-zip, and in this folder, copy the files in here. Now head over to your Steam installs folder, which was located here, and in the Skyrim VR folder, paste those two files. To drastically improve Skyrim VR's sound effects and ambience, click the link in the description to go to the Sound of Skyrim Complete SE mod and automatically download this mod to Mod Organizer. Do the usual, and once you're in the FOMod installer menu, tick this Vivid Weathers box as we will install that mod next. If, however, you decide to go with Obsidian Weather instead of Vivid Weathers, which I'll cover in a second, tick this box instead of the Vivid Weathers box. Click Next, leave this page as it is, and click Install. The mod will install, and you can then tick the box to add it to Skyrim. Now, when you start your next session of Skyrim VR, you'll be asked to confirm which sounds you want to enable in-game from the 3 combined mods in this single pack. My advice is just to enable them all. To get a stunning new weather system in Skyrim, click the link in the description and download Vivid Weathers automatically to Mod Organizer the same way as the others. When you get to the install menu, choose one of these 2 options if you want to change the look of this mod, or one of these 2 if you want always summer or always winter. And because we're using Skyrim Flora Overhaul, or SFO for short, tick this SFO tree LOD box and click Install. Once it's done, tick the box to add this mod to your installed mods list. Now what you'll need to do is open up the Skyrim VR config tool you downloaded earlier, and in this field, search for IMAX Desired. Change this value to 6000 and hit enter on your keyboard. Following that, if you find Vivid Weathers is too heavy on your system, or you just don't like it, then you can install the much lighter but also stunning Obsidian Weathers mod instead, and there's a link for that in the description. Just make sure that you disable the Vivid Weathers mod by removing it from your Mod Organizer list before you install the Obsidian Weathers mod. To get improved water animations and visuals in Skyrim VR, click the link in the description to grab the Realistic Water 2 mod. Add the most recent version to Mod Organizer, just like the rest of them, and once it's downloaded and you are in the FOMod installer, click Next, then set your preferences here. I set my water textures to high, but if you find your PC struggles, then setting this to none will help. Click Next, and if you want your water to be a vibrant fantasy-like teal color instead, then tick this box. Me, I leave all these blank and click Install. Once it's done, tick the box. To get the in-game adult NPCs looking more human, check the link in the description and automatically download the Waiko Special Edition Vanilla mod to Mod Organizer. Unless you want some nudity when you loot female NPCs. Which is as creepy as it sounds, unless no one sees you do it. Then choose this nude option here. Once you're at the FOMod installer, tick this custom box, click Next, tick this USEP compatible patch box, and choose these other options if you want. Click Next and then install. Once it's done, tick the box to activate the mod. Now do exactly the same for the RS Children Overhaul mod, and once you're in that installer, tick this USET box, click Next, and then tick these 2 boxes here. If you find that children in the game have seams at the neck after installing this mod, then reinstall it and tick this box as well to fix that problem. Hit install, tick the box once it's done, and boom, Bob's your nephew. And last on the mod list was the Achievements Mods Enabler. Click the link in the description and manually download the version that doesn't use SKSE64. Check the description again to open the DLL loader page on Nexus Mods and manually download this zip file too. Now extract both of those downloaded files using 7-zip, go into this Achievements Mods folder and copy this data folder. Now go into the DLL loader folder and paste that data folder in here. Now go into that data folder, plugins, someone, open the Achievement Mods Enabler.ini file and change this number here from a 0 to a 2. Save it, back out of here, select both of these files, copy them, head on over to your Skyrim VR Steam installs directory and paste those files in here. Now when you start a game in Skyrim VR, achievements will be enabled and the warning message will be gone. And the final thing you want to do with this mod list is grab this Vivid Weathers patch from the Sounds of Skyrim mod and drag it down underneath the Vivid Weathers mod in this list. That way, Sounds of Skyrim will patch Vivid Weathers after it loads and it will run as intended. And finally, to ensure Skyrim VR works flawlessly, in the Steam VR settings on your desktop, go to the Videos tab and take note of this percentage here. Mine is 160% and then set the slider to 100%. Now go to the Applications tab and making sure this says Steam VR Home here, set this slider to the value from the Videos tab. Mine was 160%. Then click this drop down menu and select the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim VR from this list. Now if you want to boost the quality of graphics in this game by super sampling, use this slider here. On my GTX 1070, I run this at about 150% comfortably, which gets me a nice boost in graphics but also maintains good frame rates. My advice is start this on 100%, play Skyrim VR, and once you are out in the open world, if you don't see any artifacts or lag, come back and bump this up 10% at a time. From here, Rift users, you will all need to head down to this developer tab and disable these 2 boxes, as the Rift handles reprojection its own way through the Oculus runtime. Before heading in-game, open up the Skyrim VR config tool once more, type near distance and set the F near distance to 13. This will stop most of the flickering you'll get from distant objects like mountains. Now restart Steam VR one more time and start Skyrim VR by clicking this run button in Mod Organizer. Once you're in game, change the VR settings to high, disable dynamic resolution, and change the default bow to realistic bow mechanics. And after all of that, you are finally ready for a journey into Skyrim VR. So I'll see you at the tavern. And that's it for this tutorial. You can help support this channel by grabbing exclusive rewards on Patreon, and if you like this video, then crush that like button, have your say in the comments below, and hit the EXO logo to subscribe if you wanna. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!